Hi, I'm Darcy Benicosa, founder of The Path Workshops, Darcy Benicosa Photography, and City Style Bar in downtown Salt Lake City. And I am here to talk about the top 10 powerful journal topics to get you started and thinking about what you want for the new year. These are really powerful writing prompts, and I suggest taking one a day and doing them each day. And that will start to give you ideas about what you really want to create for 2017. So I journaled them the other day and thought of the questions that I've asked myself that have been really powerful for initiating that change in my life that I've wanted. So number one, what problem are you facing right now, and how is that problem working for you? So a lot of times when we have problems, we focus on why do we have these? Why did this happen to me again? Why can't I just catch a break? Why can't I have something good happen to me for once? And we don't live in the present moment. When we get into the current reality of our life, the present moment, and we look at what is, then we can start to change it. If we're just sitting around and wasting energy thinking about what we wish was happening, we waste time about not being in the present, and we start to have all these worries about and frustrations about why our life isn't different. So, a powerful journal prompt. What's one problem you're facing right now, and how is that problem working for you? How is it blessing your life? What are you learning from it? How is that problem being your greatest teacher? Number two, if you could find the solution to one of the world's problems, what would it be and why? When you answer that question, that starts to give you a lot of clarity about what your life's purpose really is. So I often do this question at the beginning of each year. What am I feeling most drawn to solving and helping the world do? I'm still always drawn to educating women in their businesses because I really feel that that's going to change the platform across the globe. Is when women are able to make money, be financially independent, run their own businesses, it is going to freaking change the world on every level, from poverty, from family planning, from every single aspect I can think of, not just inside America but outside of America. In the next few years, 2 billion more people are going to come online with online businesses, and these people need mentors and leaders. They need to have resources to them. I am constantly driven by that question. Number three, what is the greatest thing you've accomplished in your life outside of having children, and why? So when you think back to your biggest accomplishments, again, that is a roadmap to where you might want to go with future accomplishments. It really helps you see what brought a lot of satisfaction into your life. What gave you that feeling of success? What gave you that feeling of fulfillment? What made you feel the most special you have felt? When you think about those memories and you journal them down and you write about that, it connects you with what is part of your life's purpose and calling, and it will help lead you to create more experiences like that. Life is really just a collection of experiences that we have, and making the most of those experiences and making sure we're having the ones that really serve us and bring us to our highest good is key. Number four, what is one thing, event, or problem you've been holding on to for way too long, and how can you let it go? Whether it's a relationship with a certain family member, whether it's a grudge you've been holding, whether somebody has wronged you in a very big way, whether it's just anger over a divorce or something like that, what are you holding on to? It does not serve you to continue to hold on to your past. Journaling about what you're holding on to brings such a great level of self-awareness, and it's key to really moving forward, putting the past behind you, getting into the present, and creating a really beautiful future. I'm just stumbling over my words. Number five, how would you spend $100,000 right now? If somebody gave you $100,000 and you had to think of all the ways to spend it today, what would you do? This is such a fun journal exercise for you to get very clear about what you find it important to make money. Well, money loves clarity. So when we have a really clear idea of where we want to put money, from paying off student loans to make sure you do something fun like going on an all expense around the world trip, to paying for braces for your kids to investing in one of Darcy Benicosa's workshops. I have to plug it, you know I do. Answering this question is really fun. It makes you feel abundant, it makes you feel wealthy, and it gives you ideas of where you want your money focus to go. So just having some nebulous idea of why you want 6 figures is not actually very motivating to make it. What motivates us is having clear ideas of where that money would go as soon as we had it. Whether it's buying all new furniture, remodeling your house, whatever you want. This is such a fun journal activity to do. I do it a lot of the time. What is your definition of success? When you see what it takes for you to be successful, it helps you reach that further. And sometimes you can see, oh my gosh, I have a really high standard for success. I'm never going to feel successful. If feeling successful is having no debt, having $100,000 in the bank, having my house paid off, not having an argument ever with my husband, having all my kids get straight A's, you're never going to be successful, and you're going to be a basket case of stress. If success can be something more definable, easier to attain, like success is paying $2,000 off on credit cards this month while booking 3 weddings, while making sure I go to the gym at least 3 times a week. Then when you can do those things, you start to feel successful, and feeling successful breeds more success. What we start to feel, what we cultivate, what we focus on grows. So if you're constantly feeling like a failure, this is the worst thing that you can do to grow your business. So I journal this one all the time. What is the top way what are the ways that you feel that you can be successful? Number 7. What area in your life do you feel most stuck, and why do you think that is? Getting really honest about the places that you're feeling uncreative and stuck, whether it's in your marriage, whether it's in your body, whether it's in your business, and realizing that it might be time to seek out help and seek out inspiration, seek out a coach, whether it's a fitness instructor, whether it's a marriage counselor, whether it's a business coach like me. I really get a lot of joy out of helping people feel motivated again in their businesses. A lot of times the feeling of being stuck comes because we're doing everything by ourselves all of the time, and we reach a burnout phase. So having that support, having that weekly ear, having that attention, having somebody really care about us, that is key. So journaling that is really, really eye-opening. Number 8, what areas of your life do you feel like investing money could be a huge game changer for you? So this is important for me when I'm looking at the experiences I want to have during the year. Where do I want to spend my money? Is it a business conference? Is it just a vacation to Bali? Is it in new equipment? What kinds of things do I want to invest in that will really give me the most inspiration, bang for my buck, which will really enlighten my year? You know, we are not promised any day but today, and finding a way to give yourself what you desire is a really noble cause. Most of the time we live in this place of martyrdom where we continuously put off what we want because we're afraid to want it. And doing this journal topic of what do you really want to invest in, that you feel that would be the biggest game changer for you, is huge. Number 9 is simply to write a letter to someone who has really changed your life. They could not be alive anymore. They could be alive. Either way, cultivating that list of gratitude for what another human being has done for you is one of the best ways to feel grateful for the people who've been brought into your life, for the people who have helped you, and bonus, if they are alive and you can send it to them, it would just make their day. I recently just sent an email to my French teacher from back in it was like 1995 to 97. He was my French teacher, and I never told him how much he really influenced my life. He made me love French. He made speaking it easy. He always gave me great feedback on my assignments. He's the reason I moved to Paris Not really. I mean, I wanted to do it anyway, but because he helped cultivate the love for French, it made me seek out going to Paris. It's made me seek out going to Paris ever since. I mean, if I hadn't moved to Paris when I did, my whole life would be radically different. Moving to Paris at such a young age taught me independence. It taught me how to travel the world. It taught me how to speak different languages. It gave me an idea that our world is so much bigger than where we are. It helped me love healthcare because I had such good healthcare in France for such a cheap cost. Let's just give a moment for Obamacare. We're going to mourn you. So doing that is such a great journal topic. And number 10, what is your biggest dream? If you had one thing to do in your whole life to leave as your legacy, what would it be? Journaling about this, asking yourself that question, taking 20 minutes and writing all your thoughts about this topic, why you want it, really gets you excited. It gets you unstuck, and it starts to move your brain forward to thinking how you can have it in your life and make it a reality. With all things, I am a huge believer that our dreams can become reality, that we can live the life that we want, that it doesn't have to be as hard, and that it is worth every single struggle and effort that we put into it. Make sure to join me on one of the Path workshops this year, or sign up for a discovery session to see if working together in a coaching aspect would be something that would really move your business forward in 2017. Have a wonderful day.